sounds and shit. And man, nigga told me get on that motherfucking shit. So I started just where I had like nomenclature by ear. Like you can hear tones and when they wrong or when they go with each other.
And this
like
is when?
This is back in 99, 2000.
And this the first time. This is your very first attempt.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is like first time.
So it was a collective thing of people trying to do beats. It was like everybody. It was like 4 people trying to make one beat.
No. It was him making beats. You know what I'm saying? Cordy was making beats. Like I said, I just, you know what I'm saying. Me and his brother. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my real good friends. And I would come around, and I would see him in the room, and they're cooking up. And I'll leave everybody behind. I'll go in there and see what he was doing. And then he like, try it. And I got on. He was like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you know how some people expect where your first try shouldn't be that good. Mm-hmm. So it was like a natural thing. But I started out, then I would go over there a lot. He wouldn't be there. I called him. He'd be like, go ahead, get on. And I started out by like remaking beats. Like the first one I remade probably was it was from a Click album. It was what's that E40 Click album? Is it Money and Muscle?
E40 and Click.
The one that got Family on
it. Something to the Game.
It's like dun 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 dun.
Click album. You talking about with the Rolex on it? No, that's
it's
Major
like
Way.
It's like, let me see. I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you exactly what it is. It's the Money and Muscle.
Money and Muscle.
And when Mike Mosley was making a lot of them beats, I think Mike Mosley was. I'd like to go look at the credits on that. I just knew because
I remade Money Lovers. I had remade that. And, it wasn't like spot on, but it was like super duper close. And this is like way before I had learned how to sample. Like I didn't know how, so
that probably was on Fruit Loop 1.
Like I said, I'm on like 3.
Fruit Loop 3.
It's probably like on 3. But it's way before I learned how to sample anything and cut and do all that shit, man. So it was just all find the closest synth sound you could, you know what I'm saying? And back then niggas wasn't buying sounds, so you had to use them basic sounds and figure out how to manipulate them and do whatever, man. So I was so hungry.
Boy, that citrus.
Citrus. That was my best friend.
That was the coldest pack Fruit Loops had for a long time.
Yeah, that was one of my best friends, man.
Woo!
I'm gonna tell you about citrus. I'm gonna tell you, like, so at home, you know, we had one family computer and shit, AOL dial-up and all that shit. And nigga, I put the FL on there. I don't know if I slowed the computer down and shit. But
dial-up. Do y'all understand what kind of internet that is?
I had put the FL on there.
Take a brand new Mustang. Talking about 2024, and really have it pulled by horses.
To where I had put the trial version on there and shit, cause I was trying to make them at home. I didn't have to always go up there and shit. Pops kept on erasing my shit. So then
he kept erasing.
Yeah, he kept erasing it. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, we couldn't pass that up.
Yeah, he kept erasing my shit, cause I'm making slaps, and then in the trial mode, you can't save it, so you gotta send it down. You gotta keep rendering it down. So I'm filling the computer up. I ain't know no better. I'm just happy to be making beats at home and shit late at night.
The wave files killing the little memory on that computer.
So Pops, man, he had got me. It was on PlayStation. It was MTV Music Generator.
Oh, I had that.
It was the
that was
video
dope.
game, but,
that was dope. You could make beats off of
you
that.
can make beats on there, and it was set up very similar to FL. Like it had blocks, but it had a lot of like pre-made loops. And what I found out about the loops was you can draw the loops. Like you can pick a loop and you can go inside of it, like edit it, and you can draw it and move blocks around on the notes the way that you want to. You can manipulate the sound. So
on a video game.
on a video game. So this the thing. Like
I had Magic Music Maker.
I had, so I got memory cards. This back memory cards too, nigga. So I'm filling up memory cards, and I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna even get this music off of here. So I just got like 30, 40 beats on the PlayStation, but nothing that I can't figure out what to do with them. And
I figured out how to get them off. I did.
man, I could not, man.
I did. Now, what I did was I had got the, it don't matter how I got it, but I had the CD burner.
Yeah.
It was the CD burner, CD player, side by side thing. But no, all you had to do was just run the sound cords into it and just press record, and it used to burn, and it burning right on off. Sure the hell did. Oh yeah, it got
So,
real slick on it.
I'm gonna say that was about every bit of. So this time period is ranging from like 99 through
It definitely,
maybe 01, 02.
definitely about 99.
And then shit, man, for the longest time I kind of stopped, you know what I'm saying? I didn't make no beats. I was rapping. I was making music. I was actually rapping. And then fast forward to about like 2007. I had my own laptop. I'm grown and shit. I'm out the house, and somebody had Millie Wonka, dude named Millie Wonka, had gave me the FL. Shit, it might have been like 7. You know what I'm saying at the time, 6 or 7 or something. It might have been 7. Gave me FL7 and Simplitude for free. You know what I'm saying on my birthday. So shit. I had the full program. I had all these chopped up MP3 sounds. I started taking the shit like a lot more serious where I had time to learn. So, that's when I started bringing it to work. You know what I'm saying? 07, that's when we working for the city. I started bringing it. Massey McAllister started showing me different ways to make beats, you know? How to, he said, he looked at my list. He said, oh, boy, you got this? Look, let me show you something. Hey, he started whipping up real fast. I'm like, damn, how that nigga, I ain't picking these sounds that fast. But
I was on it.
got to that point where so after that laptop, that thing had crashed and burned because I had so much shit on there, so much music, so much, man, a lot of stuff, man, and I couldn't recover it. I ended up buying a desktop around I say 2009, my first desktop. I had bought that, and all I had was just the trial version because I didn't have access to that FL version. I wasn't about to buy it at the time, and I didn't know how to pirate the shit without getting a virus. So I had it still might have been 7, but all my beats, everything I made, I had to send it down like right then and there. So I was spending like hour and a half each beat, making like three or 4 of them after like we work nights, so I'm getting off at 3:30 in the morning and staying up until like noon making beats every day. And man, just the progression, like from 2009 maybe to now 2024, it's just been all these different FL programs, different sounds, and I'm where I'm at now, man.
Right. Who would you say the most memorable artist that you work with?
That I work with, definitely Massey McAllister, one of them.
Appreciate it. Whew. If I make a movie, just a little small series. Oh, that's silly.
I work with a lot of artists, man, and for me, man, I'm so particular and funny about my shit because it's my art. You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
Okay, what about this? Take Messi McAllister out. Who you think is like the most talented without like not saying like who the best, but you just like you got the best vibe with, like when you go in that studio, you know you gon' it's guaranteed something about to hit.
Most definitely between Barbed Wire Fence, Miss Kush, and Jeff 2 times.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, Mob Life Tej, man. We was locking in at one point, man, and we started kind of meshing and learning, you know what I'm saying, each other's strengths, you know what I'm saying, and kind of doing that, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, rest in peace. You know, the untimely, you know, thing happened. But that was another person who I really loved to hear on my production at the time. I mean, it's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of guys, but those are some of the few that like I felt like were instant vibes, and you know what I'm saying, it wasn't like a clout thing or just at the spur of the moment, but actually looking to create. Also, H the Dilla as one of my other brothers, man, where it's instant, you know, like greatness. You can hear where it's going. Like it ain't. I'm not upset that they have the production, because some people I done sold shit to, and I'll be like, man, it wasn't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
might well just kept your beat.
Yeah, I could have kept my shit because that person just wasted my time and they wasted theirs. You know, and what I'm saying, like I'm so particular, so everybody, I don't. To me, I liken it to gold. You know what I'm saying? It's not an arrogance thing, but it's art. It's my outward expression. It's my likeness. So I expect people to pour their heart onto it, you know what I'm saying? Not just do some bullshit. And there's a lot of people that just do the shit just because they can, you know what I'm saying? Ever since the days of motherfucking laptops and mics at home, it's a lot of people that make music just because it's readily available versus motherfuckers actually paying that big dollar to use them reels and shit and going to studios back in the 90s and putting out albums with artwork and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I had one.
You know what I'm saying?
Just one single that had to go that way. That's it. And if I would have known what I know now, I probably just waited a year. That's what the technology so changed. Yeah. So I'm getting ate about these mosquitoes. So I did have another great question, but hold up, y'all. Let me gather myself together. Okay, though. But so I heard you say that you was rapping and like doing your thing. Like, what made you progress straight, like where you just not rapping and you just focus on the beats? What made you what field came upon you to make you do that?
So, you know, rapping, man, is at the core of things a competition. You know what I'm saying? It's always competition, and it was never that I ever felt like I couldn't compare. I don't like my voice. I don't like, you know what I'm saying, how my voice, and I've tried to manipulate it several different ways on recordings, but I don't really, bottom line, I don't like it. I can write, you know, I have that talent to write, but I don't like how my voice sounds compared to other people whose voices I admire when they do their craft. So my interest in beats, like when I was making beats, I always could picture particular artists on them. So I felt like, let me, you know what I'm saying, let me jump in this lane and let me put the energy towards at least one of them, and can't do both. So I felt like, what would I have more of a chance to do, you know, for a longevity run, you know what I'm saying, something I could keep learning. And I chose production. I chose to get on ones and twos and start making slaps. Yeah.
Hey, he said he don't like his voice. I'm sorry, I had to just join in. I got about 3-4 songs with this guy, right? The sound quality or whatever we probably was doing, cause we got stories. We'll do it on another interview, but we got stories. Remember, I had a whole studio in a bag. Remember that?
Yeah.
I didn't caught the bus because I was getting out where I had to get out from. with a big old duffel bag. You know, like they thought you got either $1 billion in this bag. We can't put $1 billion in bag, but you got a lot of money in this bag, or you got a whole big old body. I had that with a whole computer. Man, did I have the screen too? I had the fat screen with that, didn't I?
I believe so. It was a whole damn thing.
I had the fat
shit.
screen,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was the whole shit.
Tugging it. The speakers,
Yeah.
the mic, the sound, everything.
Everything.
Yeah, just like that. But I got some songs with, man, that's Sly Wrong. Sly Wrong, cold, bro. Don't ever do that. But we definitely want to thank you and stuff. You've been putting on from Kansas City, so I just want to make sure that we give a highlight, you know what I'm saying, you know, because the way the music industry, y'all know me, I'm saying independent because it's been a fluke. Y'all see it been a fluke and it's coming out. You can continue to turn your blind eye or whatever, but we going to keep on running with the real, keep on speaking the real, you know, we don't care how you feel, we're not sparing your feelings, and we're going to keep it going. But yeah, to keep on a great note, to end it on a great note, this is Mr. T, the super producer out of Kansas City. Mr. T, the super producer out of Kansas City, and he didn't work with some other people. I didn't get a chance to even ask him about all that and stuff like that. He a humble dude.
It's a lot of people, man, but you know that list is a long one. You know,
and I didn't want to. I know how he is, so I the people that I interview, I know, or I feel like I have a sense of knowing them. So the questions that I'm gonna ask them is not gonna be that bullshit. So you were funking with who? And how they do it? They was doing what behind that door? That ain't my. I don't want to know that. I want to know the good. Show us how we could do it, and what was your triumph? And that's what we're doing on this real life measurement. So this has been Messy in the Morning. Yeah, I know it's morning somewhere. All right, we out.